CERN and concern for the blacks.
Hey everyone, I'm sure many of you have been hearing these bullshit rumors about CERN, and it's not the first time a wave of uneducated panic has swept the nation. So for a tiny bit of context, CERN is the European Council for Nuclear Research, although that's just the English translation for their acronym. I won't attempt to pronounce that in French. They seem to specialize in particle and theoretical physics from what I've always read about. They even proved the existence of the Higgs boson in 2012, also called the God particle, to not only help the masses listen to and maybe read about the importance of completing the standard model of particles, which in the way that the periodic table of elements of a table... Wait, fuck. Oh, I read that. Oh no. Oh, I fucked up.
Again, if you just fuck up, just go right back into it. Okay, 1, 2.
Wait, where do I start at again?
Oh shit.
Is it there?
From the beginning. I didn't know. You have to start from the beginning now, I'm sorry.
Dude, I cannot do all this in one go. I will fuck up.
Okay, when you fuck up next time, I can just, I can go back a few seconds over there.
That's what we should do.
Okay, but this time
Start at the beginning.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh shit.
CERN and concern for the blacks.
Hey everyone. I'm sure many of you have been hearing these bullshit rumors about CERN, and it's not the first time a wave of uneducated panic has swept the nation. So for a tiny bit of context, CERN is the European Council for Nuclear Research, though that's just the English translation for their acronym. I won't attempt to pronounce that in French. They seem to specialize in particle and theoretical physics from what I've always read about. They even proved the existence of the Higgs boson in 2012, also called the God particle, to not only help the masses listen to and maybe read about and understand what they found, but to also signify the importance of completing the standard model of particles, which, in the way that the periodic table of elements, the standard model was sort of a table of the even simpler, tinier particles that comprise the elements we know of. I know you've heard of gold, it's in your mouth and phone, or oxygen, that helps somewhere in our bodies, but I'm not snitching where it is. But even though so much more knowledge is readily available on credible online sites and books available that I have time to learn and present, people are freaking out yet again over this organization with roughly the same fears in mind. Most of the steam in this case is coming from black people going bananas and spouting horseshit only a terminally ill mutant could muster. A lot of colored folks are saying the new activation of the Large Hadron Collider is going to destroy the world and make a portal where demons come out. What the fuck? Someone even said, they found out how to combine all four fundamental forces, light, electricity, magnetism, and radiation, which is called the weak force, and this will cause a ripple in your own world. Get right with God. July 5th is coming! Motherfucker. No, bitch. The four fundamental forces are electromagnetism, gravity, the strong nuclear force, and the weak nuclear force. It's like you heard new words on crack and made up a retarded story. At least if you're gonna be that loud, be the slightest educated about what you're saying. Like, think, if CERN was publicly announcing to the world that they were going to kill us all, why wouldn't every military in the world go stop them? They want a particle accelerator, for fuck's sake. It's basically a 17-mile ring of gold magnets and wires with two big sensors to see what happens inside when two particles hit each other in opposite directions. They couldn't stop or lock out the military, okay? Also, the Large Hadron Collider, or the LHC, is probably less than a trillionth of the power it would need to produce a portal, if they are even possible. That trillionth was just a number I pulled out of my ass, but let me explain. So far, all we have is math on portals. Science doesn't have the technology yet to test for it, or the machines powerful enough or strong enough to withstand that power. So that isn't an idea we research very much, since the math isn't matching what we've ever seen. Also, how likely would it be that after all the hard work throughout their lives, those scientists would throw it all away unanimously and agree to build the 17-mile machine and use it to kill themselves instead of, I don't know, get some guns, pass them around until the whole staff is dead? Switzerland surprised me about how gun-friendly they are when I read some things for this video. They had a staff of around 2,600 people in 2019. What are the odds of that complete decision? Or another way they could do it is they could get an intentional high-speed car crash, hang themselves, use poison, jump off of things. I mean, many of these people are paid well because of their positions and previous accomplishments within CERN. I'm sure they could get those simple suicidal tasks done now or in the past if they wanted to. It's much easier and faster than building a massive multi-billion-dollar machine underground. Which, by the way, if they did want to kill everyone, why make a bomb or whatever the fuck you think is going to happen underground? You use bombs on the surface, fucking duh, or sometimes detonate in the air. You don't make a bomb underground unless it's an IED or something that a person can step on and trigger. An IED is non-existent compared to what you're imagining. Or I guess there could be mining companies that use explosives, but that sounds horribly dangerous, and CERN definitely isn't a mining company. Man, I swear, it wasn't only the good half of me that went to college for physics, and the other one that made me quit for a while. When I was about 14, I wanted to work for CERN, but because of the insane amount of study that would take, the fact that I may have to learn French, and it's in Switzerland, well, that sounds like a lot for a 14-year-old to enact even later. Instead, I now want to focus on gravity research, and I've started work on a thesis that's going to take years before it's presented. My point is, you can't just make shit up. Even though research is way harder and more time-consuming, you people are always going to pull some goddamn ghost spirit ratchet shit, but while saying words that would signify panic, you're laughing. Yet most of you have me convinced you're serious in your fearful, delusional discussions. I've seen it in person and the internet from all kinds of people, but I tell you, you behave the absolute worst with myths like these from what I've seen. The good half of me found out what the other half was up to. Fucking following him everywhere. Like, oh my fuck, I hate everyone else. But the thought in my head recently was to vote as much as I can for Jim Crow type of laws, just in spite for once. Now that's new to me, but darn it, I've about fucking had it with your shit. Don't you beat each other enough to figure it out? Didn't the musket guys teach you a lesson? Well, I was thinking, what if they put you back in school, fool? Good thing that actually comes out of this whole thing would be the USA built more schools, because I don't think I'm comfortable with you going to school with my kids if y'all are going to act like that. I think if my kids are going to be with yours, they're going to start learning French. Y'all teaching my babies words like bougie and weed from them Creoles. Creole? That sounds like a foreigner piece of bread. The fuck is that supposed to be? Look, just knock that trap shit off. You're not cool. Guys, knock it off with the lottery tickets, the $400 shoes you bought were an investment, and letting everybody see your ass because you sag us for gays. Maybe you really know so little prison history, or you're double standardized in the common homophobia for this specific case. In prison, if you sag, it means you're someone's bitch. Maybe they claimed you themselves by being able to knock your punk ass out. You got sold for 2 packs of stogies. You get fucked in the ass, and slop logs are beaten in there. You love it. You better love it. You don't look cool now or later when a startling percentage of you are incarcerated in the future. As for the ladies, as in every case, just get the fuck over yourselves. You have no sort of education, leadership traits, or empathy to make a good queen. Buy your own fucking crab legs. Look, everyone, I just want you to knock this shit off and make us look better. It's not that I don't like to see the self-destruction of my own people, but if you keep doing it, well, I'm always your ally, and I'll help you out by voting for anti-black laws because you like to grief yourself so much. And you gotta give up this church shit. It was whipped, forced, and raped into your great-great-great-grandparents, and you should feel bad for them and try to break the cycle. God let you be such fuck-ups. Quit sucking his white dick. I hope you sit down and think about things, get together, have one of those famous barbecues, go home, go to bed, and shut the fuck up. No, I'm not racist. I have black friends and family, by the way. You're mad that I'm calling you out in a harsh way to get your attention. This isn't about all blacks. Probably not most of them, but enough of them. The ones who have to be the loudest. The ones who are the loudest. Well, that's about it. I'm not sure who's going to make me scream and cry next like this. I really hate everyone. But we're going to wrap it up here so I can cherry pick and engage in the parts of black culture I like. Peace.
Once you get gay enough, you can't have secrets anymore. It's all just a bunch of scandals. You can't watch news anymore because it's not news anymore. CNN or whatever isn't news. It's unsweetened tea about holes. Oil holes. Hell holes. Those scary, sudden sinkholes in Belize. Those little girls that fall down holes. Oh, they found another sex ring that does wholesale. Tell men they can get married even when they play with each other's holes. They tell women they have to push creatures from their holes. They show that picture with the orange-black hole. They show some charts and a depiction of the hole in the ozone layer. Oh, look, another girl done fell down a hole. Some golf guy cheated on his wife with a lot of holes that weren't green. The value of the dollar is going down the drain hole. And there are holes in the pockets of gross poor people. Yuck. Fuck!
Your mother's ringing. Pick up, it's your mother. Your mother's ringing. From your soul I found a way. Realize I see behind your eyes, and underneath your face I found a shortcut around the sun, and a way to save time and space. I found a shortcut around the fun, and a way to save time and space. Rejuvenation. Throw this across a bridge. From your eyes I saw this wretched dream. At last I can clearly breathe. I can finally see. I found a shortcut around the sun, and a way to save time and space. find a shortcut around the fun. And a way to save time and space.
There can't be that many people asking my question. Hello. Hi, sir. I recently bought a bottle of the Kroger brand non-drowsy cold and flu daytime medicine, like a cough syrup. And I was looking on the back of the ingredients, and it just says flavor. So I was just wondering, like, do you know about that? I just like right at.
know about the flavor?
Well, it just like one of the ingredients on here. It just says flavor, and I'm wondering what that would be.
You know that I'm not sure. I would have to reach out to the supplier.
That's all right. Do you know how much trouble that would be, or like I don't want to make your day harder. I'm just curious here. I don't want to hurt myself.
I'll have to put some product information, then we'll reach out to the supplier. We'll have to wait on an answer from them.
Fair enough. All right. And have you ever tried this product yourself before? Do you think it's okay?
I mean, I haven't tried it, no.
Okay. Well, if you feel bad, I hope that you take some medicine for it. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I waste. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
You too.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I hope you die in a fucking credit bar. And no one knows. They just say, hey, whatever happened to that fucking fucker with that stupid fucking face? Always coming here with nothing to say. Baba Black Sheep, I hope you get hit by a fucking car. And it's my car, and you're in your home, and I'm driving through your living room. And I say, what the fuck are you doing in the middle of the road? And your neighbors agree with me, and I get off scot-free. Row, row, row your boat into a lake, a river, or a stream with your dreams. Some things are not meant to be, and even the fish would agree that you fucking suck and you're nothing.
Thank you.
Take 6. Malfunction at the roots of the brain. What's the girl? What's her name? Last I heard, she is taking off for vacation. What's that over by the window? Disappointed. I'm here. I know. Comes a time, have to face deletion. It's a lie, I can tell by your pupils underneath your glasses. Still the same shirt with spilt wine.